I watched this documentary on the plane of this kid that went all in on Dogecoin. And he literally maxed out credit cards. He took out student loans. He did everything that he can and dumped it all into what effectively is an S-coin. I got some kids in the crowd here, you know what I'm saying? So why did he do that? Well, he'll sit there and tell you his reason is X and Y and Z. But if you actually get into it and look at the subconscious, it's just hopeless. He's hopeless. This is his only way of having a future. So what we've done is, instead of instilling a work ethic, instead of saying, hey, the way you get ahead in life is to start a business, is to work 90 hours a week. It's to go work for someone that knows a lot more than you do. It's to have a mentor. It's to do all these positive things. It's to produce goods and services. What we've done is say, well, that's impossible, so what you need to do is just go out there and gamble. Treat society as a casino. And then, better yet, be dependent on the government, take those resources, and then put it to play in the casino. But eventually, of course, what this leads to is exactly what they talked about at the end of this Atlas Shrugged quote, where looting has become rewarded. And I don't have to tell you guys this. You watch my videos, you see what's going on. You see how now when you go into a Walgreens, every single thing is behind glass and locked, like you're going to rob a bank or something. No, I'm just here to buy a razor, for heaven's sakes. Right? And this is what a lot of the United States has turned into. So then, again, I want to go back to the question and ask why. Like, how did we get here? This is not something that has been a long-term trend. Although it's been heading this way, we really had a catalyst, a fundamental shift in 2020. It wasn't this bad in 2019, not even close. So what made that big difference? Well, for me, the answer is very simple. It's government, the size of government, the government spending, the government policies that went into COVID, that went into the cerveza sickness. I mean, we listen to the mainstream media right now, and they tell us how great the economy is. Now it's running on all 8 cylinders. You forget all those homeless people that you see. That doesn't really matter. You forget the fact that it's becoming more and more difficult to put food on the table. That doesn't matter what you're seeing in your own life. Just take our word for it. The economy is getting better and better and better. The economy is incredible. Well, if I were to ask those same people, if I were to ask any of you back in 2019, what do you think would happen to the global economy if you locked everybody in a cage for 2 years and didn't allow them to produce any goods or services, and then you just give them free money? What do you think the economy is going to look like in 2024? They say it'd be a war zone. It'd be Armageddon. So how can we figure now that we don't have some remnants of what the government did in 2020? And my point is, we do. It's all around us. So when you go to that rental car place and they don't have any cars, they don't have any staff, when you see that half the staff that's there is stoned out of their mind, when you see the helplessness, the YOLO, the people that think that there's no hope of a bright future, there is one entity to blame, and that's the government. The government did this.